My name is Laura Kleber. I'm graduating in 2022. My major is Marine Science, Safety, and Environmental Protection, and my hometown is Westport, Massachusetts. I came to Mass Maritime for the structure for the regiment, really, as well as my major. I thought it was really awesome and get to help out the environment a little bit, but definitely the regiment was the biggest reason why I came here. I kind of wanted to gain skills like confidence, time management, all of that, and really set myself up for life. I chose Marine Science, Safety, and Environmental Protection just because I've always had a strong passion for the environment and finding sustainable resources and renewable energy, and I've always found it very fascinating. And my favorite thing about my major is just the hands-on learning experience that we get at Mass Maritime as opposed to being an environmental major at any other college. We wouldn't really get to go out on boats and kind of analyze the seafloor and all of that really cool stuff. Right now I have an internship with a company called Orsted, and I work in like the quality, health and environmental department there, and everybody who works there is really awesome, and there's a few MMA grads mixed in the picture there, and they've graduated with the same degree that I have. So it's really cool to see like I found a career path that I'm really passionate about, which is offshore wind. It's just wind like nobody's ever really used it for anything before, and now we're using it to generate power. And we have one at Mass Maritime, and it accounts for, I think, 30% of all of the school's power. And then you see these offshore wind turbines, and they can generate like 50 times what one of the ones on ground can, and it's really cool. So I've learned many valuable skills at the regiment, starting off my freshman year in the followership period. I've learned a lot about myself and about my peers, and kind of growing and meeting new friends that are going to be with me for a lifetime. Then continuing on sophomore year and junior year as an orientation squad leader, where I led around 50 or so cadet candidates and taught them how to live life in the regiment and adapt to our culture here at Mass Maritime. And through this experience, I've gained confidence, time management, compassion skills, and kind of being able to put myself in the shoes of other people and know what they go through in order to help them out. And as the regimental TRO, it kind of goes hand in hand with diversity, equity, and inclusion to really bring out all of the differences that's in people and kind of know what's different about them so I can help support them in any ways that I can. It's important to have diversity, equity, and inclusion because everybody has a different perspective, and these different perspectives can all come together to form a really great team. And without diversity on campus, it's not going to encourage more diversity to come into the school. Everybody at Mass Maritime has their own unique, diverse perspectives, and it really brings us together as a family. I want to be the Regimental Training and Retention Officer kind of through my experiences this past year, being able to relate and be compassionate towards the freshmen and kind of finding a different leadership style as more of a relaxed individual. So during orientation, I talked to a few cadet candidates who weren't really sure if they wanted to be at Mass Maritime, weren't really sure if this was the path for them, and I kind of encouraged them by showing all of the benefits that the Academy has brought to me through my personal experience, being in their shoes at one point. I would tell them to kind of prepare for the culture shock that they may see when they first come here. It is a regimented academy, and to definitely step out of their comfort zone a little bit and try new things, because in the end it'll all be worth it. And it's okay to mess up, like you're gonna mess up when you first get here, but you don't really learn anything from doing everything perfectly, so don't be afraid to make mistakes.